Welcome back, guys, and here we are. We're doing another example of how to sketch a quadratic curve. Now we're given an equation y equals to x squared plus 1, and we have to sketch its graph. Now let's get started. Number one, we'll have to figure out what the nature is going to be. So let's rewrite the equation. Y is equal to x squared plus 1. As you can see that the coefficient of x squared is 1. So that means a is positive, so therefore we will get a happy face. So that's done. Number 2 is the turning point. Turning point. Now remember, the x coordinate of the turning point, which is h, is found through the formula minus b upon 2a. Now as you can see that this equation contains no x, so therefore the coefficient of x will be 0. So h is equal to negative 0 upon 2 times 1. So 0 divided by anything is 0. So what this means is that the x coordinate of the turning point will be 0. Let's find out the y coordinate, which will be done by plugging in 0 in place of x. So let's figure that out. So k will be equal to 0 squared plus 1. So k is equal to 1. So the turning point is 0, 0 comma 1. Let's write it neatly. 0, 1. This is my turning point. Turning point done. Now let's find out the intercepts. We'll start with the x-intercepts, and you know that to find the x-intercepts we'll have to set y to be equal to 0. So x squared plus 1 equals 0. So that means x squared equals minus 1. So in order to find the value of x, I'll have to take square root on both sides. But when I do that, since square root of negative 1 does not exist, so square root of negative 1 does not exist, so therefore this quadratic curve will have no x-intercepts. No x-intercepts. So we established that this quadratic curve has no x-intercepts. Let's now figure out the y-intercept, and in order to do that we'll have to replace x with 0. So y is equal to 0 squared plus 1. So the y-intercept is also 1. Now I've written all that we found so far: the nature, the turning point, and the intercepts. Now it's time to sketch. Now let's use a different color. I'll go with black this time. Now, so first of all we'll have to draw the axes. Here is the x-axis and here's the y-axis. Let's label them. Remember, it's very important to label your axes: x-axis, y-axis. Now let's start with the turning point, 0, 1. So that means the x-intercept is 0 and the y-intercept is 1. So 1 will be somewhere over here. So here's where my quadratic curve will turn. Now notice that it has no x-intercepts, meaning that my curve will be lying above the x-axis. It won't touch or even cross the x-axis. And the y-intercept is also 1. So what this basically means is that this point right here will be the minimum point, and all the remaining y values will be lying above this point. So let's put it together. So here it comes, reaches its turning point, turns, and then goes back up. So what we've learned here is very simple. It's that not all quadratic curves will have x-intercepts, number 1, and number 2, sometimes all you need is just the nature of the curve and your turning point to be able to sketch a quadratic curve. Now if you like this video, I suggest you hit the subscribe button, and if there's anything you're still unclear about, please leave a comment and I will respond to it as soon as possible. Thank you and happy learning.